Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I do my going out makeup look. Tonight is actually New Year's Eve and we're going to Miami for my friend's last hurrah before he moves to California. So I'm just going to show you what I do usually when I go out, and yeah, let's get started. So first I'm going to start with a primer. The one I have right now is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. Okay, well anyways, it's this guy right here. And it has some sparkles and shimmer in it. I think would be really pretty. Okay, it's not focusing. For New Year's. I already moisturized my face. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my fingers and put it on my face. So I'm going to be mixing two of my favorite foundations for when I'm going out. The first one is the Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm in the shade 7.5. Okay, I'm just going to hold everything from far away. So it's this guy. And I'm going to be mixing it with Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation in the shade Y425. So what I do is I take two little pumps of this, I'm a little darker right now, and then one pump of the Armani, and then I'm taking my beauty blender, which is going to be damp. I'm going to mix it together on the palm of my hand, and then I'm going to put it on my face. I feel like the beauty blender soaks up so much of the foundation that I waste a lot of it. So a lot of times I like to just put it on my face with a brush and then blend it in with the beauty blender, but I didn't think to do that this time. And then I like to make sure I get it on my neck as well. So for concealer, I'm using the NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Medium 2 Ginger. So I'm just gonna go under my eyes, down my nose, right in my forehead, and under my chin, and right here. And then I saw someone do this, which I don't know if I want to do, but they put like a little mark right here. I guess I'm gonna try it. So you look more contoured. I'm just gonna take that same damp beauty blender and blend it all out. I think everything's blended out. So I'm gonna do this because I'm being extra tonight, but I don't usually do this. So this is the NARS Liquid Bronzer. I'm gonna go right above where I put that concealer and create a shadow. I feel like there's a better way of doing this, but I don't really know how to do it, so I don't like that. Okay. I'm just gonna blend that in really quick. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my beauty blender. Right here. This is a weird applicator. I feel like this isn't right. Let me try this again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ignore all of that. Okay, so I'm going to use the pump and I'm going to pump it onto my beauty blender like that. And I'm going to go into the forehead right next to my hairline. And then just bring that into the hairline. And then I'm just gonna go right underneath with the remaining and go under my chin. So it kind of does like a figure 3. I can't find the setting powder that I wanted to use, but I got this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, but it's in Glow, which I was kind of nervous about because I'm already kind of, I don't know, because my skin is combination, so sometimes I just feel like it's already like oily looking. I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to tap some of this into the lid. Tap them out, put it all the places where I want to set my makeup. So I'm gonna go under the eyes. Oh my god, it's super glowy. I don't know how I feel about this. This is my first time using it. Okay, I'm scared to put this on my forehead. I feel like it's gonna be way too glowy. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm gonna use this for the rest of my face because I didn't know it was gonna be that shimmery. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna go right in the forehead. I'm gonna go in right here to create more definition. Under the chin. And I'm just gonna put this on top of the other one under my eyes. And I think I've seen people do this. I'm just gonna do that. So while that sets, I'm gonna do my brows next. I'm gonna be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown. It's the thicker one. I'm just gonna go in, brushing my brows up. I'm gonna fill it in. Sorry, I have to use this mirror because I can't see. So first I like to draw a line under both so I know where to go from there. This eyebrow is basically half the size of this one, so I'm gonna try to make them a little more even. So I'm gonna draw hair-like strokes and then try to make this one a little more straight. So I like to make the tail of my brow more darker, and then I'll use the spoolie end of the brush and just brush this out. I have a gap right here because I got microblading done and I feel like the pigment didn't stay in a certain spot for some reason. So I need to make sure I fill that in. That's just what I do for this brow with the pencil. I think I'm gonna go in and add powder to this too and clean it up with some concealer underneath it. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the side. I feel like I didn't blink for a while. My eyes feel so dry. Hold on. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Kelly Baker Brows spoolie eyebrow brush thing and then the Kelly Baker Brows eyebrow powder in the shade brown, and I'm just going to fill in the little sparse areas that I still didn't make full with the pencil. Once I'm done with this, I brush it out again. So I'm just going to make sure these are more sharp and defined. So I'm going to use my concealer and then this matte 212 brush, just so I can make everything more cleaner, I guess. I'm just gonna take my NARS concealer, take the brush, and just put it a little bit on the brush, and then just go under and create a more defined line. Once you draw the line, then just take it and bring it down. And so it's more blended. And every time I draw this line, I feel like it makes it look so much crisper. You can just tell when you draw the line, places that you could have filled in a little more. So I really love this technique. I'm just doing the same thing with this eyebrow. And I'm blending it down. And if you want, you can clean the top. Sometimes I just like to do the tail end a little bit with the remaining. With that, you can see that I could have threw in a little bit more thickness on this side, so I'm just going to take my Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil in dark brown, and I'm just going to draw a really thin line. That's really it. I'm just going to take this brush that I had and just press it into where I put concealer so it'll stay. Then let's get on to eyeshadow. Again, I'm really bad at eyeshadow, so if this is not good, I'm sorry. I know I'm bad. So I'm going to be using the Morphe eyeshadow palette in Nature Glow 350. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. So I'm going to be taking this base shadow brush. I think this is from It Cosmetics. So I guess I'm going to just take this color, cream brush, tapping it off, and then just putting it all over my eyelid. Okay, I'll be taking this Morphe. I have like 3 eyeshadow brushes. I'm gonna be taking this Morphe. It doesn't even have a number on it, this brush. I'm gonna be taking this shade here. So that's Bake. Trying to form a little bit of the shadow on the crease. I feel like none of these colors are showing up on. I literally see nothing. Okay, let's not take that shade. I'm gonna take this shade, So Fetch. Honestly, my favorite technique is just taking the bronzers that I use, like this one, Too Faced Beach Bunny, and using these shades to just make a really simple and fast eyeshadow. But because it's New Year's, I thought I would go a little extra, but I just really suck at eyeshadow, so don't want it to look like I have a black eye. Okay. Same brush, I'm gonna be taking a dark brown, I'm guessing. I'll take this brown, which is Yessa, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing, but I'm just gonna focus more on the outer corner. And then I'm gonna go in, make a little thing. I don't know if this makes sense. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the side. I'm gonna be taking this brown, which is light, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner and pack that in. I feel like that doesn't look that bad. This color is really pretty. So I'm gonna use this fluffy Sephora brush, the Pro Blending Large 27 brush. This color, which is clear, and use it for right in the middle of my eyelid. And then I'm gonna take this color, which is Legacy, and I'm gonna kind of blend it at the end where the brown is. Like, I really hate eyeshadow so bad. Okay, I really don't even know what to do right now. I'm gonna just take this small tapered blending brush, the Sigma E45, that same brown, the Slate, and go under my bottom lashes. Okay. I feel like something got my eye. Okay. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna take this color, which is Pop, and I'm gonna put it right in the inner corner. Hold on, my dad's calling me. Pause. Okay, sorry, I had to open the door because it's so hot in here. Where were we? Okay, eyeshadow. So, I'm gonna make this a little darker, a little more smoky. Take the Morphe brush, maybe this color, Cafe, and then just go at the outside corner. Does that look bad? I just can't tell. I'm gonna take this brush again, the Sigma, and I'm gonna take this, which is clear, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. I feel like it just really pulls it together and really lifts your brows when you do that. And then I think I did this off camera when I was on the phone with my dad, but I took the clear and just put it right in the corner, right there, right here, to make my eyes pop a little more. And that's what I did. I might come back to that because I don't know how I feel. One thing I did forget to do with my brows was set it with some brow gel. So I'm gonna take the Kelly Baker Tinted Brow Gel in the color Brown. Wait, no. First I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and set my brows. So I'm just gonna have them come up so they look full. And then I take the Kelly Baker Tinted Brow Gel in Brown, and I'm just gonna go over from like the middle half to the end and just set them again. Okay. Brows, eyes, let's get on to the face. So I will be taking the Benefit Hoola bronzer and this MAC 109 brush and just putting a little bit on the brush, tapping it off, and then going right here in a line. And then I usually take it and kind of ombre from my ear to my cheek, from here being the darkest and then from here being the lightest. I just kind of do that, and I go into my hair a little bit too, and then same with this side. And then I'm gonna take the same thing and then go around my hairline. And then I have to definitely chisel out the stole chin. I like to make sure I go right here where there's like more fat. Like that. I'm gonna be taking the powder brush, I think this is it, Cosmetics, and just wiping everything off, blending all of this. Oh, it doesn't look so harsh. To continue with my bronzer, I'm going to be using the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish and taking this on a MAC 129S brush, taking a little bit of it like that, shaking it off and doing the same thing that I did. I really want to start again at the outside and bring it in so it's more of a gradient effect. And then same with my forehead. I really want to hit this part because I feel like that's where my camera died. I had to open up all the doors because it's so hot, and I didn't realize what time it is, so I have to rush now because I was taking my sweet time. So I'm gonna go really fast. I blended everything out. I'm gonna take this Too Faced Beach Bunny bronzer, same brush, the middle and then some of the dark. Now, this is really excessive, but really going out tonight, so really gotta make this shit last. Okay, enough of the bronzer. Okay, now I feel really rushed. I'm gonna be taking the MAC Lovejoy Mineralize blush. Use the same brush, put some on there, and then just go on the apples of my cheeks. And wipe it on my nose. Then I'm gonna take the MAC Petal Power Mineralize blush and go over that blush. I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit with this Sigma brush, and then I'm using that Hoola bronzer. I'm gonna take a little bit, tap it off, and then draw these little lines on the side. I haven't really figured out how to contour my nose the best yet, so this is just what I've been doing. And then a line right here. Oh my god. And then I just kind of fill that in. I draw a line a little bit right here. And then I shade the sides down a little bit. I hate that I'm feeling rushed now because I feel like I'm gonna miss something. I'm gonna take this brush, blend all of this out. And then highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Joie powder highlighter in the shade Topaz. It's broken, so I can't really lift up and show you the color, but it's like this pretty gold color. I'm gonna use this Morphe 530 brush. Take a little bit and then go right where the light hits. So on top of my cheekbones, I like to put a little bit here. On my Cupid's bow. A little bit and put it on the bridge of my nose. So to finish and set this, I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime spray. I guess it doesn't really set it, but it just makes everything go together. See this thing? It's not coming out, so I'm not spraying a lot. It's like, wait, this one's broken. I'm just gonna use this instead. It is using the Hydro Boost M61 Face Mist because this nozzle is working, and I'm just gonna spray my face. And then I don't know what I want to do for lipstick, but I don't have time to figure that out right now, so I'm gonna get my outfit ready and go, and hopefully tonight is fun. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I'm sorry I feel really rushed right now, but this is the final look. Just ignore the lip part. I hope everyone has a great New Year's, and peace.